When people start looking at homes in Westport, Connecticut, there's usually one reaction they have pretty quickly. Wow, this town is expensive. And that's true. Westport has become one of the most sought after towns in the entire Northeast, especially for buyers relocating from New York City. But something interesting happens once people start digging into the market a little deeper. They realize you don't necessarily need to spend $4 or $5 million to buy a great family home here. In fact, there are still homes selling in Westport for under $3 million that buyers are genuinely excited about. Not tear downs, not homes that need years of renovation. Real homes that families are moving into and building their lives in. So in this video, I pulled the most recent 2026 sales and we're going to look at what buyers actually bought in Westport for under $3 million. Because depending on the property and the neighborhood, the difference between a smart purchase and an overpriced one at this level can be huge. Some homes feel like incredible value. Others make you pause and wonder what exactly the buyer saw in it. So the real question is, what does $3 million actually buy you in Westport today? Before we get too far into this, if you're new to the channel, my name is Chris Giolito. I'm a real estate agent here in Fairfield County, and on this channel, I break down what it's really like to live in towns like Westport. If you're thinking about relocating to Fairfield County or buying a home somewhere along the Connecticut shoreline, feel free to reach out. My contact information is in the description below.
All right, so let's jump right into Westport here and me show you where we're at. We have properties that have closed, single family, over 2,750 square feet. We want to show you that you can get some size here for under $3 million. In Westport, closed in the last 30 days, which come down here March 12th, all the way back to December 12th. And again, the max price of $3 million. Now you see there are 21 results here. We're not going to go through all of them. I have picked 10. I'm trying to pick some of the most move-in ready homes. There are homes on here that need significant renovations that you can get for under $3 million. We could do a whole nother video on that, and if you would like that, please comment below and I'll do that for you. But I wanted to show you some move-in ready homes. You'll see here in Westport, we're hitting a lot of the town. A lot of this is in Greens Farms, Saugatuck. We're down by the beach here, up in Colby Town, in what we would call kind of downtown. So we're hitting a lot of locations here. So let's jump into 216 Hills Point Road, which is in the Campo Beach neighborhood. I did tour this house. This is a very cool house. So let's go in. 5-bed, 4.5 baths, 4,669 square feet on 0.33 acres. Was listed at $2,995, closed at $2,995. $641 a square foot. We'll get into the pictures in a second. Let's scroll down. Public sewer, public water, oil heat, central air. Property taxes here, $24,233. We have a 2-car garage there. There is no swimming pool. And let's get into the house because it's a really cool house. I'm going to show you. So Campo Beach. So this is the Campo Beach is right here, which is great. You can walk to Campo Beach. This is Sherwood Island State Park, and let's jump in. This is a old school colonial style home built in 1795. You're gonna see a lot of really unique characteristic features in here. So 216 Hills Point Road is here, Old Mill Beach is here. You could go to, there's a little cafe right here, and then Campo Beach down here. This is a great walking area. All right. Backyard. So this is inside the living room here, up the stairs a little bit, recessed lighting. Kitchen was a little dated, certainly livable. The whole house is. It was in beautiful condition. You see the old wood floors here. But I would say if anything needed an upgrade, it was probably the kitchen. We'll keep scrolling through so we can get you through. Beautiful doors that slide open to your backyard here. Now this property had a side lot that could be sold off to build another house. It's a great play area. We'll see that at the end. And this is what I talked about character here in this house. 1795, old colonial fireplace and stove. You see how antique the wood floors are. There's a lot of this charm throughout the house. Look at the wood doors here. They did a good job preserving this house to keep the character, but then also adding some modern functions too. A big office that they use with a fireplace. Main entryway here, upstairs bath, primary bedroom with a relatively updated bathroom. Keep going through here. Again, there's this character, the wood beam, the character that they tried to bring throughout the house. You see the wide plank floors. Scrolling. There was a finished third floor, which they have set up as a little office. There was a bathroom up here. And then the view from the backyard. Not really a usable play area in the backyard, just really beautiful with this patio here. And we will get to the side lot. Nope, they're not having the side lot here. There is a side lot over here. I'm kind of surprised there's no photos. That could be sold off, as I said, as another lot. It was flat, had a driveway there, a great play area if you wanted to keep it and put lacrosse nets or soccer nets or play wiffle ball, whatever you wanted. We will go to 3 Hubbles Lane. This is a new build. So you can get new construction built in Westport for under $3 million. 6 beds, 6.5 baths, over 6,000 square feet on half an acre. Listed at $2.9, sold for just under $2.9. We'll scroll down here. Propane heat. This is a new, you're seeing this a lot in new construction. If there's no gas in the street, they're putting propane in. It's a little bit more efficient and cost effective than oil. A septic, which is found in some of the larger lot areas in Westport. Public water, central air. Property taxes, $6,000. I don't believe this is right, probably because it was new construction. It probably wasn't updated yet. It'll be much higher than that. We're in downtown here. Like I said, there was a lot of homes that were in downtown here. 2-car garage to show you just kind of where we are here. Downtown is more here, so you're not far from downtown. You could walk there. But let's take a look at the house. Brand new construction, again, which tends to be, a lot of these new construction homes have these white or gray kind of finishes. You see the black windows, which have been popular for a while. Beautiful blonde hardwood floors here. A great office space with the glass front walls let in a lot of natural light. See, there's a lot of glass in this house, even on the staircase. You'll see details here, a lot of recessed lighting. Surprised they don't have them on in the pictures. Actually, it makes it look a little dark. 2-tone cabinets in the kitchen. So I would call this like timeless modern. You're using very neutral colors. It's a very neutral kitchen, but with some modern design aesthetics. Big island. You even see it's so big that they had to do 2 stones here to make it fit over the island. A little den area there. Walk upstairs. Beautiful primary suite. The house obviously was staged because it's empty, it's a new build, but you see there's a lot of space in here. Each room kind of gets their own bathroom. Again, very well done. No one's ever lived in this home. Finished basement, could be used as a gym or another media room. Pretty cool to know and see that you can get new construction in Westport for under $3 million. Let's go to 3 Nassau Road down in Saugatuck Shores. It's a beautiful area. Saugatuck Shores is on more of the Norwalk line. There is flood insurance required for down here. You can see the house is on for just under $3 million, sold at $2,875, 5-bed, 4-bath, just under 3,500 square feet, 2-car garage, as you can see. Let's get down to look at the taxes here, close to $30,000. Propane heat, central air, public water, public sewer, which is great. Again, the neighborhood, Saugatuck Shores, there is a pool built in 2021, so essentially new construction. We'll take a look here at where Saugatuck Shores is. So this is Norwalk. Westport, you have the Saugatuck train station here. Downtown Westport is up here. So you're right on that Norwalk line. Let's get into the pictures here. This is going to be a beautiful home. You can see how close it is to the water there. I mean, beautifully staged, beautifully set up, a modern kitchen, a lot of countertop space. The gray island there looks like it's quartz. No uppers, just a very few uppers. So they're trying to go for a more modern, simple aesthetic in the kitchen. The beautiful blonde hardwoods. And again, we see, right, the theme of new construction tends to be white. There's a lot of that here. If you don't like that, obviously paint can go a long way. Incredible primary suite bathroom here, standalone shower, soaking tub, his and her sinks, which means there's walk-in closets too. Let's see if they show them. They don't. We scroll through some of the other bedrooms and bathrooms. The hallway upstairs. This is the vibe of what new construction is around here. This is likely the 3rd floor. A little yoga room set up, could be used as an office. maybe a kid's play area when they're a little bit older, deck to overlook the Saugatuck Shores area. And this is the beauty of coming here. So the home is here. It's a beautiful area to walk with other great homes. You can see that Shorehaven Golf Club, the private course in Norwalk. And let's move on. That was 3 Nassau. We're gonna go to 19A Darbrook Road in Westport. 6 beds, 7 baths, 7,000 square feet, over an acre. Was on for $2,675, sold for $2,625. This is going to be a little bit funkier of a house. It's a contemporary house. There is an HOA annual fee here, built in 1987. Let's see what that HOA fee includes. Annually, it includes snow removal and road maintenance. Property taxes are just under $20,000. You have oil heat, central air, septic, and public water. It does not have a swimming pool. Let's scroll through. This is going to be a fun one to look through here. Again, if you're looking for space, like, you're not going to beat the price per square foot here. The price per square foot at $356 a square foot, like, that can't be beat in Westport. Now, there's going to be updates needed here. It's a funky house. They probably knew that it's going to be the buyer pool is much smaller. There's going to be less demand for this home. A lot of natural light, a lot of windows that you can now see how it impacts the interior and the amount of light that comes through. Blonde hardwood floors. It is a very well kept house. It's a beautiful home, but it's a very unique home. You need to like this style of home. This office space looks like a bar area next to a bathroom. That might work for you. The theme here is space, right? It's a contemporary home, so it comes across as more of a modern home. It takes a very particular person to want to buy this house. And you can see the finishes are definitely different, not typical of Westport, but if space is what you're looking for and space is what you need, I mean, multi-generational living here could be certainly possible with the amount of space and how the house is laid out. Finished basement. This garage here, honestly, you could probably put a basketball hoop in there, and this is your entry from the driveway. Yeah, I mean, the theme stays. It's a funky house. Let's go next. 11 Old Hill Road in Westport. 4 bed, 4.5 bath, just under 4,000 square feet on a 0.35 acre lot. You see the price per square foot went way up here, $672. This whole sold for over asking. Beautiful architecture here. Let's scroll down and see some of the features of it. Septic, public water, oil for heat, and central air. Taxes are $21,000 in the Old Hill neighborhood. It does not have a swimming pool. It has a 2-car garage. And let's just kind of see where we are in town here. So downtown it's actually right here. So your Old Hill is a really beautiful area. The house was built in 1928 with these old architecture style homes. Great curb appeal. The house looks smaller than it is inside, which some people like. It's a more understated home. But this is well updated. You see the beautiful wallpaper here, the ceiling details. A lot of thought went into this home. Dark stained hardwood floors. They almost look like they're painted, which is certainly possible. And the kitchen here is more of a contemporary style kitchen. It doesn't necessarily fit the aesthetic of the rest of the home, in my opinion. But if you're okay with how this looks, then you leave it as is. We'll keep scrolling through here. A little mudroom. But the kitchen's big, which goes into the family room, which is great. A little study area here. Primary bed, primary bath. There certainly could be some updates done to this home. This is a move-in ready home for sure, in a really beautiful neighborhood in town. Great walking area with a rooftop deck here overlooking your yard. Nice flat, easy to maintain basement gym. It's a great spot. All right, let's scroll down to the next one, 26 Hitchcock Road. This is new construction. I toured this before it was knocked down. 5 beds, 4 baths, over 4,500 square feet. Listed for $2,639, sold for $2,793 a square foot. Contemporary farmhouse style. Again, these taxes are wrong. They haven't been updated yet, but they're likely closer to $20,000. You have propane. As I said, as new construction happens, propane is being put in places where they don't have gas in the street. Septic and public water. There is no pool. Let's dive into the pictures. This realtor likes putting pictures of his dogs in. So beautiful new construction here. Now, touring this, there was swampland in the back, which you're never going to know from the pictures here. But if you need new construction, again, you're seeing the new construction in Westport can be under $3 million, which most people don't expect. Finishes here are beautiful. The black windows, the blonde hardwood floors, more open concept fireplace. The wood inlay here is beautiful. And you see it's staged too, so it's just, it looks stunning. Interesting, so they do have two-tone cabinets. I thought for a second that they did. The two-tone is very popular in new builds right now, especially in Westport. And you can see there's a butler's kitchen back behind. This is an artist rendering. Interesting. Again, I think to not show the swamp area in the back, there's all kinds of wetland area right back here. The deck is nice, but it's going to be buggy in the summertime for sure. You know, if it's like I said, if new construction is what you want, it's a beautiful, beautiful home. And you can't beat it for $3 million, for under $3 million in Westport. Let's go to 21 Woods Grove Road in Westport, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, just over 3,000 square feet on 0.28 acres, 225. All right, so now we're getting much closer to the $2 million range, and you're getting a good amount of space. $695 a square foot. Taxes are under $15,000, an HOA fee of $100. It's annual. It's private recreation facilities in the little area here. There is no pool. Public sewer, public water, oil, heat, central air. Let's get into this colonial. Little river out back here where they built a deck to kind of sit and enjoy. This is, sorry, I want to go back and see when it was built. 2007, so newer construction, only 20 years old. So you're going to see a lot of modern upgrades in here. The blonde hardwood floors. Surprising that it's this white. It was probably painted at some point to be this white to keep up with kind of the modern design. Yes, so the kitchen looks like it's 20 years old, but in good shape. They've done well to certainly make it look good in the pictures. I would imagine in person it was not as great as it looks here, although I'm not seeing any red flags, to be honest with you. So it may look better than I expect. You saw crown molding in the previous photo. Being a colonial built in 2007, it's not open concept. It's going to be more like a traditional colonial home where each room has its own defined area. The backyard here out to the river. If you have young kids, this may be a problem for you. You may need to put a fence up or something like that. But it's a very beautiful house. Raised ceilings in the bedrooms upstairs. Everything is very clean. I wouldn't be surprised if this was painted prior to listing it. That makes more sense to me. Why every room is white, that's probably exactly what happened. They probably painted the entire home before they listed it. Third, before, this is great. This is a great kids area, a media area, an office area. There's so many uses that you could have up there. And finally, let's go to 17 Clover Lane in Westport. Again, look at this. We're close to $2 million. First year was on for just over 2 at 2.095, closed for 2.15. A contemporary home. These do pop up in Westport from time to time. 5 beds, 3.5 baths, just under 3,000 square feet. Let's get into some of the details here. Public water, public sewer, natural gas, which is great, central air. Taxes, $10,500. That likely is true because it's not new construction. 1.27 acres. It's in the Long Lots neighborhood, which is a great neighborhood in town. A little bit tend to have some larger lots here. That's why you see that full acre. Let's jump into this contemporary house. What's cool about contemporary homes a lot is that they have unique features in them. This wood ceiling here is really cool. I think it adds a lot of depth to the room. This also looks like a house that was probably painted prior to being listed. The house looks very staged. It may even be AI staged. This doesn't look real, so it probably is. But the kitchen looks updated enough. It's definitely a contemporary style cabinet with the pulls in the top here. But the backsplash looks great, open concept. You see the little deck out here. Keep going through. Yeah, I believe this is all staged. The bathroom looks great, updated. Maybe be a flip. I have to go back and look, honestly. But a very well maintained, updated home. Again, contemporary tends to have a smaller buying pool. It takes a person that likes this style of home. It's not a style of home that particularly is attractive to the mass amount of people looking to purchase. But again, you're getting into Westport, the great school system, everything that people love about Westport for close to $2 million. Again, showing you that it is very attainable to get great value and a good sized home to either grow a family, raise a family, and have space for everybody within Westport, which is one of the highest demand towns right now. So I hope that this showed you a great variety of homes that you could purchase in Westport for under $3 million. And I appreciate you watching this. I'll see you in the next one.
Each home we dissected today fell under the same general budget, but the experience of living in each one can feel very different. Some prioritize location, some prioritize interior updates, others prioritize land and privacy. And that's really what buyers are navigating when they search for homes here in Westport. And at the end of the day, the biggest takeaway is this. Is it still possible to buy a great home in Westport for under $3 million? Yes. But the key is understanding what trade-offs you're comfortable making and knowing which opportunities actually represent strong value when they appear. Because in a town like Westport, the best home in this price range tend to move quickly. If you're thinking about buying in Westport or anywhere in Fairfield County and you want help understanding the market or finding the right property, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help. And when you feel ready, feel free to make an appointment via the first link in the description below. And if you found this video helpful and want to see more breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos about what it's like living in Fairfield County.